So I'm not going to use this mic, okay? So my voice is enough to hear you without mic, okay? So I think everybody use the most of energy in the morning. So maybe they didn't left any more energies. Okay. So today my topic is health and disease in Tibetan medicine. So before I'm going to start my topic, so I would like to introduce myself. Okay, it's recorded. So actually, we Tibetans are not comfortable to introduce oneself. Especially, I did this and I did this. And I know this and I know this. These are Tibetan scholars mostly are waiting to tell people them. Okay. So my name is Lobsang Ishi. Not this my name. Namdo Lama is the PowerPoint to make other lecturer. So my name is Lobsang Ishi, and I was born in Tibet and came in India in 1994. And then I did my school in Suja. In 1998, I joined in Tibetan Medical College, and here I graduated Mepakachuba, Bachelor of Tibetan Medicine and Surgery. In 1994 to 2003, I served distinct branch clinic as a consulting doctor. And then 2003, I was selected to be a Tibetan medical lecturer in Tibetan Medical College. Okay, currently I am working here in Dharamsala as a medical lecturer. Okay, that's clear? Okay. Then I want to know also each of you and each of your name and your where you're from and what you are doing. And what's your profession? Okay, so first I think you start. So, what's your name?
My name is Daniel. Daniel.
Okay.
From Switzerland.
Okay.
And actually my profession would be a software engineer.
Engineer?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so then you please introduce your...
My name is Johanna. I'm from Austria.
Austria.
No, Austria.
Austria. In Europe?
In Europe, yeah.
Okay.
Austria. And I work in a law department of a financial institution.
Okay, so you...
My name is Yamdeh. I'm from Israel. And no profession.
No profession.
My name is Tanzil Dorji. I'm working in Education Department as a lecturer in mathematics.
Mathematics lecturer, okay. So then you... Oh, you have...
I am new student.
Okay, so you... actually you told me that. Okay, once again introduce yourself.
My name is Major. I live in the UK. And I'm an accountant in a government organisation. But I'm also studying acupuncture.
Acupuncture,
Yeah.
okay, you...
My name is Lilia Mamu. Kargil.
So what are you doing there?
Actually, he's living in Kargil,
Yes.
local traditional medicines.
Okay, you are practicing MG?
Yeah,
Or not?
traditional
Okay, sounds good. So you, madam?
My name is Rebecca. I was brought up in Belgium, but now I live in Spain. And my profession changes. I'm sometimes a teacher, sometimes Reiki, and storyteller.
Okay, then you.
I'm Kargil. I'm doing Tibetan medicine, part of this.
Okay, okay. Thank you for your introduction. So, once when we are attending our class, so they used to say, please, the attendants, the participants, please fully present in the hall. And moreover, freshly present. Fully present means somebody is present, only physical present in the world, and their mind is wandering around there. So that is no use. Okay. So we are, you are come here to learn something about Tibetan medicine. So your mind is very important to present here. Okay. So, the beginning of the fourth tantra, the medicine Buddha who have said, people who want to know, who want to stay in healthy, should to learn the medical, the Sawarika. Sawarika means the healing science of Tibetan medicine, healing science of Tibet, right? Sawa means heal, Tiba means science, wisdom. Yeah. So my topic is health and disease in Tibetan medicine. It's if you generally think about this topic, it's very easy. Health means absence of disease. Disease means absence of disease. Healthy state means right. Disease means any unwanted factor affected in your body and mind. That is disease. So in the medical science, the definition of the health is health is a state of completely physical and mental well-being, not only merely the absence of the disorder. Okay. So when we are talking about the health, we in Tibetan medicine also talk both physical level and mental level. You know, right? Physical level is if there is absence of disease in your body is healthy state. So when we are define what is the mental healthy state. Mental healthy state, what we are going to talk about from the Buddhist viewpoint. So it's very deep and very detailed. So you say, everybody is in disease. We have disease mind. Because we have we have ignorance, right? So regarding okay. So in Buddhist point of view, we are affected of disease. So because we have ignorance, right? Unless is kept from the left of circle, we have disease in mentally. Okay. So in medical level, medical view of medical, so we can't say we are disease, right? Before we to know what is the health, we should to know what is our body, right? In a medical sense, from point of medical science, our body is the components of the group of cells form a tissue, right? The group of tissue form organs, and group of organs form system, and group of system become body, form of body, right? Like that, in Tibetan medicine also saying that there are 25 factors in our body include 25 factors. The 25 factor is when the 25 factor is imbalanced, then our body is healthy. When they are imbalanced, then our body is disease state, right? So, what factors make imbalance of the 25 factors? Is merely the causative factors, right? Diet, lifestyle, and evil spirit, and seasons. These are the factors which make our bodies imbalanced, right? So before we going to elaborate about these 25 factors, we should know a little about the what we say, how human body is formed, right? There are in Tibetan medicine there are different views slightly. In Tibetan medicine, our body is formed by the as well as like in Western medicine and other respective medicine also side of body is formed by mother's egg and father's sperm, right? In Tibetan medicine also there are one factor especially is consciousness, right? In Tibetan medicine, during the concept, the consciousness also should be present with there. If there is no consciousness, then our body cannot be formed, right? So where the consciousness come from? So we should know this. The consciousness come from the past life, right? For example, when you are one day we all are going to die. After that, our consciousness left our body, and our body is become what do we say? Usually we call what a lab person we do not call this body. We call what's your name? Tenzin. We call Tenzin. We not just say it's Tenzin. It's body. So body means when the consciousness already left the body, then they call the body, right? So the consciousness comes from the past life, and the consciousness there's no endless and there's no beginning. Nobody knows the consciousness come from and end here. Okay, so this is the Tibetan medical what do we say perspective. So then the one important things you should to know is the theory of 5 elements, right? So in Tibetan medicine, the human body also formed by 5 elements, and the disease also developed by the 5 elements, as well as the remedies, the antidote, the medicinal plants. All these also formed by 5 elements. So actually, the theory of 5 elements will be told by the other doctor, other lecturer later. Okay. So now I'm going to the what do you say? They illustrate each of the 5 bodily components, right? 25 bodily components. So there are 3 principles. You know, when we are talking Tibetan medicines, lung and chiba, and bacon. These are formed in our body. So, white water. So in Tibetan medicine, as I have told the 5 elements form our body. How 5 elements form our body? So 5 elements, 5 physical, 5 possible physical elements. There are earth, water, fire, wind, space. These are the 5 cosmo physical elements, right? These 5 physical elements you can be applied in the formation of human body and developing of disease, and also the developing of antidote medicinal plants. So the water and earth is manifest in our body is vacant. And then fire is Tibetan. And then wind is Lung. So earth and water formed vacant, and fire is Tibetan, and wind is Lung. All these 3 things are present in our body, right? So vacant, Tibetan means the Tibetan language. There's no exert the correct translation in English. So we remain this, the terms in the origin of Tibetans. Okay. So what is vacant in our body? The vacant. Before the earth and water formed in our body, the fluidity things and mass and all these things are formed by vacant. The fire is the heat. The metabolism heat, the digestive heat, all are the fire, Tibetan. And the Lung, our body's function. The major function of our body is doing by the Lung. Yes, our movement, all these are doing by Lung. Okay, so then there are 3 principles. So we sometimes they're called 3 principal energies. Sometimes we call it in Tibetan medicine called Nyeba. Nyeba means in fault. In Ayurveda language, dosh, right? So why we call in this 3 things about dosh or Nyeba? So once they are disturbed, once they are not in balance, they are excess or disturbed or deficiencies, then the disease is manifest in our body, right? Okay. So also these 3, these are general classification, and then the specification. There are 5 kinds of vagans in our body, right? 5 kinds of vagans in our body, and 5 kinds of tibas in our body, and as well as 5 kinds of lung in our body. Okay. Then there are totally 15 different vagans and 15 different tiba and 15 different lung. Then the 7 bodily constituents. 7 bodily constituent is nutritional essence and blood, flesh, fats, then bone marrow, and regenerative fluids. 7 bodily sorry. Five candidate bagan, 5 tiba, 5 lung, 7 bodily constitute, 3 respiratory, totally 15, 25. Okay. So 3 respiratory, feces, urine, and perspiration. These are the 25 bodily components. These 25 factors, what we say, formed our bodies. Okay, so whatever you say, your hand, your intestine, your heart, all these include these 25. Okay.